Hey, welcome back to the channel. This was a good auction. You're gonna see why. I got a bunch of stuff. I did not film the auction for you guys. I'm sorry. I got there kind of late for one, and for two, I'd never talked to this auctioneer, and I wasn't for sure how they would be okay with me filming, so I did not do it. I spent $605 with sales tax included. I can't tell you what I spent on each item, but maybe a handful, because I'll be honest, I stopped writing stuff down to a certain point because it was overwhelming. And show you what I got. So I paid. I don't have everything wrote down because it was just getting a lot, but I paid 50 bucks for this firefighter. Last one sold for 189. I got this huge picture frame. Nobody wanted it. So buying this picture frame for 15, which is a Bengals Tiger, I got that one for free. I picked up this Bengal picture for 10 bucks, I think. This was $1, and they gave me this this picture. I picked up this mirror for 5 bucks. Then I picked up these mini helmets for 5 bucks. It's a Bengal mini helmet, and that's the University of Miami, Ohio. I picked up this box lot. I think I paid 5 bucks for baseball cards, but there's just a hodgepodge. There's nothing really in it. That boat was given to me for free because nobody wanted it from one of my box lots. I'm not sure which one. I picked up these, which was a good deal. 5 bucks for these. They're old Cincinnati Reds glasses. It looks like either 79 or maybe 80. Picked this up for 5 bucks. Picked up this cast iron bank for 15. I sold one similar to this before for 80. Then I picked up this box lot of international tractors. I got, I think, 20 bucks for these two. This is missing a steering wheel, but I think I should be good. Nobody wanted this. I think maybe I could get something for it, but it was 2 bucks for this old Boy Scouts of America shirt. It's a children's. I don't know what I paid for both of these box lots. So, like I said, stuff went high. I wanted this one because of this. These typically at the auction, I wanted a Reds one and I wanted the Bengals one. And they go for like 80 bucks. And in the store, for whatever reason, they want $100 and some for this. And it's just a little piece of fabric. I don't see why it's so expensive. So I think I got 25 in this. And it came with this little windbreaker chime thing. It's a Cincinnati Bengals somebody made. This one came with a pillow, small pillow, a Bengals hat, pair of pants, and a Bengals plate. These baseball cards, I know I paid 40 bucks for these. That's the junk wax era again, but there's some old vintage. Maybe it's not in there. Somewhere was old vintage football. Now I'm wondering if it wasn't this one, because there was a couple of them. Maybe that is it. I don't think there's going to be $40 worth of stuff in there, but I took a chance. Oh, it was in this box. Picked up this for a couple bucks. I think 10 bucks. That's the old Crosley Field. I can tell you it's broke. It's missing this piece here. This is the old Riverfront Stadium of the Reds. Oh, that's Synergy Field, but it was called Riverfront. And then this one is Great American Ballpark. So I thought it was cool to have both of those. This also came in a box lot. It's Chad Ocho Cinco. He decided to make a cereal brand. So that's Ocho Cinco's. I do know this one I paid a lot for. So I got 60 bucks in this Bengals jacket. A vintage jacket. It's a Reebok. I think this one was a large. But I got 60 bucks in this one. And then I got 60 bucks in this one, which was so funny because this is during when everything was expensive, but I'm going to have to try my hardest to get this dirt out. This is one of the sought after ones because it's the starter series, but this is a newer version of the starter one because of the logo. But this one's an extra large. I paid, like I said, stuff was going expensive. I paid 80 bucks for this Bengals, which I thought was a pretty good deal. This is a Nike one, and it looks like he never even used it, but it's a Bengals pullover. I picked up this box lot, I think maybe 15, maybe less, only because it had a Cincinnati Reds shot glass here, a Bengals shot glass. It has the UC shot glass. It has Ohio State, which Ohio State's getting ready to play Notre Dame. The city up north, or the state up north. But I'll probably sell the rest of these. Like I said, here's the Bears. I thought these were pretty cool. But I'll probably sell all those because I just wanted those three. I paid, which I'm missing, they're in a box somewhere, but I paid for this subwoofer, the center channel, and 2 speakers, Bose, 20 bucks. I got 5 in this receiver, which I think I'm going to keep in my house, or in my garage in here, because mine went out. And I'll show you the rest. The center channels are in this one, I think. Yeah, or not the center channels, the little satellites. And I think I can do better than 20 bucks. And then I paid $5, and I got this for $5. If you see the VHS and a DVD combo like this, there's a lot of money to be made. One of these has the remote. I think it's this one. I just don't know where the remote is. It's somewhere. I didn't price that out. This also came with the Ocho Cinco. I got it for, I think it was 10 bucks is what I paid for that. It does have a little chip right here at the bottom. Yeah, it's like, oh, no, I made it worse. Then it came with this one. And then I kind of paid a little high for this. 10 bucks. But I thought that was pretty cool. It was a Cincinnati Enquirer, I think, picture. Somebody else could have made it, but I remember it was in the Cincinnati Enquirer, and it just talks about how much gas is, and it says Twinkies are back. There's hope. And then this came with it, which it's 2 kissing birds, or 2 kissing fish. There may be some money in that, because that looks a little bit vintage. So then I got a Bengals blanket here. This came with this Bengals blanket, and I got $10 in that, and it was per the shelf. So I got that. I got these little backpacks, which I'm not going to sure what I'm going to do with these. Probably put them in the garage sale. I'm going to wash these though. And then this was my best find, so I'm going to show you. So this was all over the place. They went between $2 for 4 or 5 shirts to $15 for 3. So again, this is Miami Redhawks Nike version. I'm gonna try to show you guys as best I can. Miami was a university when Florida belonged to Spain. So that's that shirt. Dayton Flyers. Bear with me because these hangers are all sticking up. There's another Miami shirt. There's some Reds. That's a Nike Reds shirt for $2. I think this is another Miami collared t-shirt for $2. Was in a box lot. Here's another Miami one. Another Polo Miami. Another Miami. I'm not sure. It says Homecoming 96 Wipeout Army. There's an Adidas Miami, which there's some money in that one. Another Miami. I promise we'll get to the good stuff. There's a Dayton one. There's a Redskins of Miami. Then a Reds one. Another Reds one, which I thought this was a cool one. I can't get it undone to show you guys, I don't think. Somebody made that one. Homage to a Bengals, the old Bengals. A Division of 2005 shirt for the Bengals. Let me see if I can try to situate these a certain way that I can show you guys better. So you can see these. Oh. So there's that Bengals one. A Division one. Some of these, like I said, I didn't want, but I got. There's a game day one. That's an extra large. Oh, I thought this was so cool. This is a vintage, a very old one. I've seen this around, but it's got the tiger on the front and then on the back. I'm going to try to get these stains out. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but, and it's an old jersey label that tells you a tag, tells you how old it is. But I thought that was a neat one, so I paid a little more for that. This one, not so much. Same with this one. Like I said, some of these he just kept combining. That's a sleeveless one. There's some Fanatics stuff in here. Like this is a Bengals Fanatics. I don't think there's anything on the back. Nope. I thought this was really neat. Fanatics one. Different. But I'm sure, I think looking at it, it's an extra large. 2X. This is my size. That'll look a good one. He threw the collar t-shirts in. And then there's a who they think they're going to beat them Bengals. That's a homage one. It's a local company that prints shirts for us. Then a Bengals one. I thought this was cool. It's a ugly sweater looking shirt minus the Bengals. And then that one came with this, which I don't think there's any. Oh, do your job. Somebody made that one. So yeah, like I said, did pretty good. I think I did really good. Mostly stuff for my house. Not a whole bunch of resale, but as you guys know, I'm a huge Cincinnati fan. So till next one, please like, subscribe, ask me questions if you got any. If there's something that you think I would say that I missed, but you guys didn't go to the auction. So, but any questions or anything, just ask me. Thanks, guys.